Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to make this little parrot, or red macaw, I think is another term. So you will need red, blue, yellow, white, and black. Lots of colors today. We will be doing a lot of color changes, so be ready for that. You will also need to make sure that you have your safety needle, stitch marker, scissors, and I use an 8mm hook and safety eyes with the backs. You will also need to make sure that you have polyfill or something that you use to stuff. You don't need that much, just a little bit, enough to give it a little bit of a squish. So it'll be nice and soft. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start with red, and we are going to start with a magic circle. And then we're going to do 6 single crochet in the magic circle. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. So now we will pull that shut. And I use blanket yarn for most of my projects. I love the way it feels, it being squishy. But you could really use this pattern for acrylic yarn as well. You would just need to use a smaller hook, obviously. Okay, now using our red yarn, we are going to increase around. So that will be 6 increase. There's 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Now we're going to do 3 single crochet in red. 1, 2. Now this third one, we are not going to pull the red through. So we will bring in our white. And make sure you pull that red, pull it tight. And then I go ahead and tie it off just because I like to have everything secured. I don't want things to fall apart when someone has it. I want them to last as long as possible, so I just make sure I tie everything off so it's nice and secure. Okay, now we're going to do 2 single crochet in white. And I am going to carry this red through. So I just lay it on top of my hook. So there's one. Now on the second one, we are not going to pull the white through. I'm going to bring our red up, pull our red through. Make sure that white is pulled nice and tight. And now we're going to do 2 single crochet in red, but we're going to carry our white through. So there's one. The second one, we are not going to pull the red through. We will bring our white up and pull it through. Pull the red tight. Now we're going to do 2 single crochet in white. But on the second one, we are not going to pull the red or the white through. We're going to bring the red up and pull it through. Pull the white tight. Now we'll do 3 single crochet in red. Okay. Now we're on round 4. We are going to single crochet 2. But on the second one, we're going to bring our white yarn and pull it through. Make sure you pull the red tight. And now we will 3 single crochet white. But on the third one, we're going to pull the red through. Pull the white tight. Now we will single crochet 2 in red. The first one, we pull the red through. The second one, we're going to bring our white back up. Now pull the red tight. Okay. Now we're going to single crochet 3. But on this third one, we will bring the red up, pull it through, pull your white tight. And now we will do 2 single crochet in red. And now we're ready for round 5. We're going to do 3 single crochet in red. The third one, we are not going to pull the red through. We're going to bring our white up and pull it through. Pull the red tight. And then we'll do 2 single crochet in white. On the second one, we are going to bring our red up, pull it through, pull the white tight, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet in red. But on the second one, we will bring our white up, pull it through, pull the red tight, and we'll do 2 single crochet in white. You're going to bring the red up on the second one, pull it through, pull the white tight, and at this point you are done with the white, so you can go ahead and take your scissors and cut that just to get it out of the way. And I am going to tie it off down here. Okay. Then we'll finish off this round and do 3 single crochet in red. Okay. Now, row 6 will be 3 single crochet in red. The first 2 you will pull the red through, but this third one we're going to incorporate our blue. So I'm on the 3rd stitch. I'm going to get my blue and pull it through. Make sure you pull the red tight. And I'm going to go ahead and tie. Now we're going to do a mini bobble. So we're basically going to do 3 double crochet without pulling it all the way through. So yarn around, insert, pull through. We're going to pull through 2, and from here we do another one. Pull through 2, and then we'll do one more. Pull through 2, and we have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull all the way through, and that gives us the little wing. So from here we're going to bring our red up and pull it through and pull the blue tight, and then pull the red tight. And I do it this way because I like the blue to secure the wing. And then incorporate my other color. I also found that it just helps keep the colors more consistent, at least for me. So from here we're going to do 4 single crochet in red. On your 4th one, you're going to pull the blue through, pull tight on that red, and now we're going to do another mini bobble in the blue. Our 4 loops, pull through all 4, bring the red up and pull through, pull the blue tight and pull the red tight. And we can go ahead and cut the blue. Get that one out of the way. And I'm going to tie it. And we're going to do 3 single crochet in red. Now row 7, we're going to do 4 single crochet in red. Now this 4th one, we are not going to pull the red through. We are going to bring our black in. So pull the black through, pull the red tight, and then we're going to tie it off. Okay. Now we're going to do a mini bobble in the black. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn under, yarn over, pull through 2, and do that 2 more times. I've got 4 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 4. Bring our red yarn back up. Pull through. Pull the black yarn tight, pull the red yarn tight. Now we're going to do 3 single crochet in red. But the third one, we are not going to pull the red through. We're going to bring our black back up and pull through. Pull the red yarn tight. And we're going to do our last mini bobble in black. Okay, there's our 4. Yarn over, pull through all 4. Bring our red yarn up and pull through, pull our black yarn tight, and pull the red yarn. Now we're going to finish it off by doing 3 single crochet in red. You can also go ahead and cut the black yarn. And we're going to tie it off. All right, there is 3. Now we're going to get our safety eyes. And we are going to insert it between rows 4 and 5. If you would prefer to have yours higher up, that would be okay too. I believe on some of mine, I have put them higher up just because of how it fell. But I like them between rows 4 and 5, now that I've been doing quite a few of them. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stuff at least what we can. And then from here, we're just going to do row 8 will be 6 decrease. There's 2. Three. 4, five, and 6. We can go ahead and cut the yarn, pull it through, go ahead and get your safety needle. Now, if you don't have enough stuffing in it, maybe it's not as squishy as you would like or doesn't have enough fluff in it, you can go ahead and add a little more just to top it off. And then we're going to close it shut, just weaving in and out of those stitches. And then I like to go back over just to make sure everything is nice and secure. While I'm doing that, sometimes you'll have these colors that bleed through. While I'm hiding these ends, I try to go ahead and cover those back up just so it gives it a cleaner look. And any excess we're going to cut. And we're just going to poke that in. Okay. Now we're going to get a little bit of yellow. You don't need a lot. Just long enough for you to do the beak. So you're going to thread it through, and we're going to go, I like to go right here by the wing and come up in between the eyes. And we're just going to go the width of 1 stitch and come back out where we came up. We're going to do 2 loops around that and then come out where we initially went through. Right there. Okay. Now we'll tie it off. Oh, you know what? You don't want to tie it off yet. But it's okay. If you already tied it off, I apologize. If you already tied it off, go ahead and poke that through. We're going to add this little highlight at the bottom of the wing. So just right at the bottom, we'll just go around once. And then come back out and tie it off. I apologize. That was a last minute addition after I got done, just to give it some extra detail. Now you can cut and poke that through. Okay. Now we will want a little bit of black. You're going to do the same thing at the beak, just go underneath, and we're only going to do it one time. So we're going to go through and then just guide it and make sure it's below, like that. Now you will tie it. Cut and poke that back in. And all we have left are the top feathers, or whatever you want to call it, on the top of its head. So we're going to get our red. And we want to make sure we are in the center. I go in between 2 and 3 because I want to come out right here between row 1 and 2 in the center of the head. Pull through, and we're going to slip stitch. Pull that tight. Now, we're going to chain 1, and go through the same one you came out of, so it'd be in between row 1 and 2, and then you go in through the center of the magic circle. And we're going to pull it through and slip stitch. And then we're going to chain 3, and then go through the center and come out the next row. And slip stitch. Whoop. We can go ahead and pull that through. Okay. Now, well, I guess cut and pull it through. Mine broke, so you can cut it and pull it through. Now we're just going to weave these in. So we're going to make them come out of the same place and tie it off just so it's nice and secure. And we will tie. And then go ahead and cut the extra and poke that in. And now we have our little parrot. Okay, now we have our cute little parrot. So if you enjoyed this pattern, make sure you go and check out my other patterns that I have. I have several other little bird plushie tutorials for claw machines that are the same size. So make sure you go and look at those and check them out, and like and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. If you have any friends that love to crochet and are looking for free tutorials and cute little patterns, then make sure you share it with them as well. Stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you enjoy. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.